Where's the right way around for this? There we go, more or less. Definitely less. All right. So just a quick live one today because I have not had time to film anything this week. It has been absolutely manic. But don't you worry, because I've got 2 weeks off from work where I can focus on such things like the old YouTubes. Ooh, right, mucky. What I do have, let's do it so I can actually see what's going on here. Wait, why are we sideways? I want to be sideways. Rotate device back. Orientation is locked. What? That way? It's that way. I don't know. This is not good. Oh, this is embarrassing. Rotate device back. What are you on about? Oh, so it won't actually let me... It won't let me do that. Okay. We're going to have to make a pig zero of this then, aren't we? Yeah, that's my studio. It is mucky. The very glamorous life of a YouTuber. I don't know how they expect us to do this then. If we can't rotate the thing, you're just going to have to watch it sideways. No, I'm going to have to present it sideways. Isn't that a thing? Right. Even though I am talking to an audience of 0, because I don't know why. But yeah, we're going to be opening up this for Aerodactyl Saws again, who just won it in the giveaway. So he didn't want the whole box of all the bulk. I don't want to pay the postage for a whole box. So we're just going to open it up, give him the hits. So let's hopefully get some hits. Let me know if you want the promo cards as well. We will sort that one right out for you. This is a regular ETB. So we don't have all the bells and whistles that you get with the Pokémon Center one. So first pack, let's hope we can get some good hits for you out of these. I've not had the best luck with this set, so maybe me opening it might be more of a hindrance than anything, but we shall see. I'm sure he'll be fine if we give out the code cards. So code cards going out there. One from the back, we get ourselves a Lightning NG. Yeah, as this one is live, there will be absolutely no nice little editing tricks. You get to see how raw it is and how terrible I actually am at hosting these things. Cofagrigus, nada for you in your first pack, buddy. Saying that, I don't know. I know the winner of the triple pack, the 3-pack blister, got some good hits. So we might have something here. We might have something here. No idea why this won't let me do it in landscape and I have to do it in portrait, but hey. Togekiss, okay, 2 for 2 with nothing. I think this could be a case of start slow, finish strong. I gotta believe we got something in here, right? You gotta believe. Although something I will be discussing a little bit later is hit rates for prismatic evolutions. Because, yeah, we're going to be talking about that. We're just doing this to get ourselves a little bit warmed up. Alone and Dog Trio, Morlal, and Scovillian EX. We've got one hit there. Awesome. We take those. It's not a big hit, but we take those. Ooh, imagine if we get one of those Pichus. It doesn't really matter which one. Even the gold one is quite fantastic. One from the back, and Darkness NG, Helioptile, Charcadet, Lowland Diglett, Spheal, excuse me. So yeah, it's going to be a very raw video today. As far as talking about prismatic evolutions, I've bullet pointed a few things to talk about to stop me rambling on too much. We'll try and keep it all in some sort of order. Larvesta, Mankey. I wonder if there's a decent YouTuber. That's a fan of Mankey. I said decent, I don't count. Coffagregus. Surging Sparks, still going on. Of course, this set, very hard to find now. I'm sure you can probably find a few bits out and about in the wild, but it's not as readily available as it was. What's that going on there? That's an Instagram thing. Not too worried about Instagram right now. Chien-Pao, wow, we're doing a wipeout on this. I'm pretty sure we're doing a wipeout. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I've got a very froggy throat. Just been getting over a horrible cough. It's the fun with working with the general public is you pick up all their little nasty diseases. Drastra, I can't even pronounce that. Bruxish. Also, I'm trying to rush it because... Wow, dude, we got yourself a hit. I love this card. It reminds me of that Aerosmith album cover. So, did I really not get prepared with sleeves? Yes, I really did not. No, otherwise I got a whole bulk load of them here. Thought I had them all ready, but then I had to move things around. So, we'll go ahead and sleeve that one up for you. Oh, that's not good. Why's that got... That's one less sleeve out of 100. Right, okay. There we go. We got yourself a Skarmory, my friend. So, we got one hit. We got one hit. See if we can get bigger. I mean, it would be typical. I've not pulled a big hit since going back to YouTube. So if I'm going to pull one, it's going to be for someone else. We get ourselves a Water Energy. We're avoiding the metals today. Thank Arceus for that one. Bruxish, Tortonata. Counter Gain, Kecleon Reverse, Applin, and Ceruledge EX. Also a hit, but let me know if you need that one as well. Final pack for you, buddy. What's his name? Aerodactyl Source again. I should know he's pretty much in every live premiere. Doesn't appear to be here at the moment, but hey ho. Don't know. What will people be doing on a Friday night this time? I don't know. Although I'm going out to the cinema in a bit to see Nosferatu, so not one for the little eyes. We got Dragonlitz, Quaquaval, Simisear, and Palkia. Okay, that was a bit of a wipeout for you, buddy. So sorry. But there's definitely that as a hit. Let me know if you need it. It'll be on its way. Now let's do a quick camera shifty. Alright, you beautiful people, here's me mug. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we are going to be talking about Prismatic Evolutions. Have I got the chat up? Let me see. Not quite working. I'm going to get me iPad, then I've got two screens to sort of deal with things. Just about reach it. Okay. I know, I'm wearing a different shirt for once. I'm not wearing the plain black. I actually had enough money to buy new clothing. If I go on this thing live here, then I might be able to see something. There we go. Oh, well, turn that down. Hello, Aaron. Right, cool, because it's not popping up on the... no, it is at the bottom there. Fantastic. So, Prismatic Evolutions. Let me look at my first point on this one. It's actually releasing in 1 week's time, which is incredible that it's nearly here. Scary. Have you managed to get hold of any? I've managed to get hold of a few bits. Nearly didn't get my pre-orders for the Pokémon Center ETBs. But we got that. It's confirmed. We're getting there. Bit of a payment issue. Quickly sorted that one out. It's going to be a staggered release, so we're not going to get all the items all at once. We're going to get it over time. You managed to get 2 regular ETBs and booster bundle. Nice, well done. With the staggered release, though, we will be getting things like the booster bundle released a little bit later. Got emails from HMV today, I believe. I pre-ordered a few bits from there. There's going to be delays on some of those things. Just expect a lot of delays across the board with all of the Prismatic evolutions. I keep trying to call it Trastal Festival. Of course, that's the Japanese name for it. But I've got a few concerns about the set itself. Ooh, I'll have that and do a quick plug on that as well. So, with every set, we will have your regular cards and your reverse holos. It's pretty standard. But on this one, you're going to get your regular cards, reverse holos, Pokeball holos, and your Master Ball reverse holos as well. So that means every card you've got a variant of 4 in the main set to get. I can tell you, without doing any quick maths on this, you will not be able to fit that into one binder. So there's an extra additional cost to this set from the get-go. What I'm doing, I'm putting the main set like that. So your regulars and your regular reverses in this lovely Voltex neon green binder, and they also do a pink one, which I'll be using for the Pokeballs and Master Balls, if we're able to pull any, because the pull rates for this set in general, yeah, they're looking like Evolving Skies style bad, but I'll get onto that in a little bit. The rarity of this product at the moment, do you know any websites where you can get it? Because I'm checking every day, Google, all that stuff. I'm not sure if you can still get any from Smith's, but they do have pretty tight limitations, like 1 product per order. So just keep logging on and doing multiple orders. Hopefully you might be able to get some there, but I think by now that is probably long gone as well. So what's your best bet? If you want to get your hands on any Prismatic evolutions, yeah, I hate to say it, but your best bet is going into your brick and mortar local game stores who do not have an online presence. Get there on release day, you might get lucky. Sadly, that is all I can say for trying to get your hands on any Prismatic evolutions. How long will they be on the shelves for? I don't know. They've sort of fumbled it a bit, I think. If we look back at past very popular holiday sets, such as 151, the level they printed 151, I think, was adequate. Not great, but adequate. There was enough sitting around on shelves for a month or so. You know, prices obviously spiked up and they were quite hard to get hold of, but you could still get them. Yeah, I've booked next Friday off work as well. That's the reason I'm taking this holiday now, so I can make videos, go out and try and find some. Prismatic Evolutions is a concern as a content creator and as a collector. I'm worrying a lot about this because it's a set I want to try and complete. I've not tried completing a set since 151. And if I can't get my hands on it, I can't try to complete it. And as a content creator, if I can't get my hands on it, I can't make videos about it. I've been very lucky and managed to get a lot, hopefully a lot, on pre-orders. And so far, none of those pre-orders have been cancelled. So far. But with Pokemon 151 in Japan, they printed that to order. So that means if you ordered it, they'd print it. You'd get it. They made the amount to match, which stopped scalpers. It's got stopped flippers, you know, which at the moment we are getting overrun with bots, flippers, getting into like the Pokemon Center website, and as soon as these items are listed, boom, they're being bought up straight away. Initially with, actually we'll move on to Journey Together in a bit, because this seems to be following a pattern, and also Surging Sparks kind of kick-started it. But yeah, in Japan, 151 was printed to order, and here in the West, it was printed quite well. wasn't too hard to get hold of. Then we got the bots, we got the scammers. Obviously, people have FOMO, they're scared of missing out, they don't want to let this opportunity pass them. But whatever you do, do not buy secondhand on like eBay or stuff for these crazy inflated prices. Okay, like that product you're buying off these scalpers, that could have been yours in the first place. They took it. Don't reward that behavior by paying over the odds for them, because if you keep doing that, they're going to keep doing that as well. Like we need to stop giving them money. That way they'll just leave it alone. Obviously, items do sell for a lot more than what they initially do. That's meant to be sometime down the line, a year, 2, 3, whatever. Not straight away. Those products are yours. Don't reward the scalpers, okay? Don't worry about the FOMO. Okay, if we're looking at this year's releases, we've got so much coming out to look forward to. Is Prismatic Evolutions really going to be the best set? Probably not. I don't want to say this, but the hype is going to stay for at least a year or more. Possibly. It's a big set. It's got a big fan base. People love the EVs. I love the EVs. Is it though? Of course, talking about naughty people, some people have got their hands on the Western release of Prismatic Evolutions early and been able to pull the Umbreon EX. And there was one I was looking at on eBay. Let's see. Because there's an auction going on at the moment on eBay for an Umbreon EX. I should have saved it, but I saved it on my phone. And that's what I'm using to film right now. So, I'm not searching for a user. And I also forgot how to spell Umbreon for a second. Power of dyslexia. EX. Let's see, we're going for sort it. We'll just go by highest because then we'll get some live auctions going here. That's the Japanese Terrestrial Festival. Has it been taken down? No, here we go. So this auction ends in 2 days, 3 hours, and it is currently up to £1,645.27. Yeah. That's a lot. I predicted it'd be high. I predicted it would be higher than anything we've seen so far from the Sword and Shield era. So I was imagining it was the £600 to £800 area, very tops. This is ridiculous, but obviously once the set's released, there'll be a few more out there. People just want this one because it's like the first one up is the first one out. They want to be the first one to get it graded. You know, again, don't buy into FOMO. You'll end up just wasting ridiculous amount of money on stuff that will be, hopefully, will be cheaper. I've made bad predictions before in the past. What else? Yeah, no, the set is hard to get hold of. Not any supplier's fault. I've got friends that own stores. I've got friends that are wholesalers. No one has got the allocations they've wanted for this set. No one. So I don't know why it's not been printed the right amount, and it's been a problem with Surging Sparks. It's definitely starting to look like a problem with other sets coming out this year. But put things in perspective, I'm talking about other sets this year. If you think Prismatic Evolutions is bad, which it is, don't get me wrong. Battle Partners or Journey Together, then set afterwards, which is going to be the first mainline set of 2025, that's looking a lot worse. I'm just going off PTCG Radio's experience here. So for Terrestrial Festival, which is the Japanese equivalent of Prismatic Evolutions, on the Pokemon Center, you have a queuing system to be able to pre-order these things. He queued for 30 minutes, was able to get his hands on 5 boxes of Terrestrial Festival. Very good. Battle Partners, which is coming out here as Journey Together, the one where we'll have Trainer Pokemon again. Queued for 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. What did he get? He got 1 box. 3.5 hours. And right now in Japan, that set seems to be impossible to get hold of. Normally with Japanese mainline sets, you've got no issues whatsoever picking them up in the UK for £35, £40. So, not sure what that is in dollars, not sure what the American market is like for Japanese cards. But normally, they're quite easy to get hold of. And, yeah, I've been lucky, again, with that. With getting mixed up with the Japanese names and the Western release names. Journey Together. Because, as I said earlier, I got the email saying, oh, we've had a bit of a payment issue with your pre-order for Prismatic Evolutions. Okay, cool. Go on the Pokemon Center website, sort it out. I just entered a wrong digit somewhere, so no worries. While I'm on the Pokemon Center website, I was like, okay, let's have a quick lookie, see if there's anything new there. And I was lucky enough to see, wait, cool. The next set's called Journey Together. It's up on the Pokemon Center website. Click on it. Add to, which is weird because it's the first time I've ever noticed. I'm not saying it's not been done, but I'm saying it's the first time I've ever noticed that you could only get 2 of the ETBs. Which already is a bit of a sign that there's going to be some stock issues, allocation issues, whatever you want to call it, for the availability of this set. I put it in my basket, sent the link over to a friend of mine who, he's missed out on getting Surging Sparks, he's missed out on Prismatic Evolutions. By the time he opened it, which was instant, by the way, I've never seen anyone open up a message so fast and have it as seen. Yeah, no, he couldn't get it into his basket. It was already gone. I was lucky. I probably confirmed mine like 10 seconds before he did. Which may mean I stole his too. Not stole, I paid for him fairly. But going to let the team... Don't get me started. That's the next release. It's going to get worse. The Team Rocket set, yeah. But let's see, we're going through this big nostalgia sort of vibe with Pokemon. We're doing the old Eevee stuff. Everyone knows Eevee. Everyone loves Eevee. It's good stuff. Then we've got the battle partners. We've got them going back. I think the earliest one in this set is what, from Gen 5 would be N? So people that have been around for a good while will know characters like that. Then you got Iono, who's quite a favourite. Lily, also a favourite of people's. And who's the other one? Oh, Hop. I think that's more one for the young boys, you know. Hop is quite a popular character with them. Me personally can't stand him. Although playing the game, I mean the actual TCG card game, Hop's cards look like they can do some incredible damage, especially that Snorlax. So I don't know, I might be finding a little bit of love for Hop if I can get my hands on the cards, is probably a thing as well. But yeah, I've been wrong about making predictions for when you can get your hands on these sold out items. Usually, like when something sells out on the Pokemon Center, when it comes out on release day, they like to make sure they've got stock ready to go. By and large, that is always the case. That has always happened. Apart from the one time I really put my foot in it and assured people with Pokemon 151 that Pokemon Center ETB exclusive, you know, with the nice Snorlax promo, with the stamp, would be available. Because it's going for ridiculous prices on eBay. I was like, dudes, calm down. We got this. You'll be able to get one. That never happened. I think that's going to be the same coming up with this. But yeah, like I say, some naughty people have managed to get their hands on not 151, have managed to get their hands on Prismatic Evolutions. They've managed to get their hands on quite a lot. And the fact that some of them are selling it as well, I do class this personally as stealing. It's a product that's not meant to be in public hands. If it's in public hands, it shouldn't be there. Naughty. But the pull rates. I've got no information on pull rates of Pokeball rares and Master Ball rares, which is concerning. But on the special illustration rares, yeah, it's not good, people. It's not good. We're looking at the pull rates that we did see in Evolving Cries. What does that mean? It means you will get your hands on a special illustration rare approximately in every 60 to 70 packs. Normally with holiday sets, we see elevated, boosted hit rates, you know. This one, they've gone the opposite direction. So, getting these cards, trying to complete a set, and how limited they are. I tell you, with the stuff I've pre-ordered, if I wasn't opening them up for YouTube, I'd be keeping them sealed because they, and I hate this, but the only use for this product really is to keep sealed and sell. You know, sell a few years down the line, because you're not going to complete this set. Unless you're absolutely loaded and you've won the lottery, it's something ridiculous. This set's not going to be for you. Same for, I don't know. We'll see how they do. They still got time to bounce back with battle partners. You know, I refuse to think that they are not seeing an issue here. You know, the Pokemon Center and Pokemon Company, they've got to be aware of it. And they've got to know, print more. Because at the moment, Pokemon is the hottest it has been for a very long time. Especially Pokemon cards. We're bouncing back from the pop after the 2020 resurgence where people got back into it. Things like the Pokemon Pocket TCG, for example, has made it more accessible to the general public. It's no longer as niche as it was. Then, of course, we've got the new Pokemon game, Legends EA. Yeah, exactly. That's coming up. New Pokemon game, new Pokemon release, more hype. And honestly, we are not all that far away from the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. You can expect there to be a lot going on for that. So, I don't know. This is hard because I've got quite a few friends, more than a few friends, who sadly are dropping out. You know, these are people I've grown close to, and stop honking your horn. I said stop. But yeah. And they're like, no, this has just made it too impossible. I can't, you know, these are the ones that were able to somehow keep up with every release coming out. They've been through it for thick and thin, but this inability to get hold of products, and when it's your third one in a row that you can't get hold of, it's a bit of a slap in the face. They feel hard done by, and quite rightly so. I don't know how I've been able to get the pre-orders for the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs and all that for the last 3 sets. Pure fluke. I've just been in the right place at the right time, no alert set up or anything. And how long, realistically, how long can I keep getting lucky and getting these products? As a content creator, it worries me, it scares me. Yeah, I don't know what to do. As for next week's video, no idea. I was putting a lot of eggs in one basket. That being that the Pokemon McDonald's thing would come back around again. Yeah, that hasn't happened. That's not happened. What do we have instead? We've got Sonic the Hedgehog free toys. They kind of mention Pokemon in that film, but I don't think I can make it happen. So, yeah. I don't know, I think I'm just going to have to do a super cut or something. Maybe like the top 25 most expensive pulls I've ever had on the channel. Which does mean going back through all like 70, 80 videos I've ever made. That's going to take like 2 days. Just open Shrouded Fable. Hell, yeah. I would say that. Shrouded Fable, underrated set. But that's the thing, even going back now, there's not much in the way of Sword and Shield products you can get. That's being bought out. That's going up in price. We'll skip the Scarlet and Violet base set because that one they kind of printed way too much of. I bought a lot of that. I think I bought about 5 booster boxes of that. And that's become like a really unvaluable set. But the next one, Paldea Evolved, that's going for quite a lot of money now. I keep buying it purely because I want to try and pull that Magikarp. That's not going to happen. The amount I've spent on it, I could have probably bought about 5 Magikarps, even with their current pricing. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But because I actually did get my first payout as being a affiliate for Voltex, which, you know, is only £20 after like a year and a half, but I've not been... Scarlet and Violet base has been going up as well. Ooh. They did do a couple of promotions in the UK, I think at like Smith's Toys Superstore, where packs were half price, which means essentially if you bought 36, you're getting a booster box for half price. That does seem like a sort of thing a lot of people would buy and try and flip and sell and all that stuff. The Pokemon market is drying up. I'm going to be doing a few videos going around. Hopefully there'll be videos, because if I go out and there's nothing on the shelves, it doesn't make for a good Pokemon video, funnily enough. But yeah, please get yourselves one of these. They are absolutely beautiful. In fact, I've not opened this up yet. I'll open this up right now for you guys. This is what I'm going to be putting my whatever I can get of Prismatic Evolutions in. And right, look at that colour. This is so much better than the box leads you to believe. Beautiful neon green. They've also got a really nice neon pink one. I've been lucky and pulled the Gardevoir. Oh, I had to buy that one. The Miriam, I did pull that one on the channel when it was going for like 70 odd pounds. Now look at it. And my favourite card is the Slowpoke. Is amazing. Out of 2 BBs, that's the booster bundles. And still 24 packs left. That's what I'm saying. We started off with the Scarlet and Violet era with some amazing hit rates. Don't know why they stopped doing that. But Voltex binders, these are beautiful. I keep all of my sets in Voltex binders. If you use my code, it's an outdated code from when the channel started up, is Pokemon56. You can get yourself 10% off on these binders, which pretty much means your postage is free, and then you've got some change as well. But yeah, let's see. This one hasn't got a first edition thing in it. Sometimes they do them with first editions. I get the massive ones. Whee! See, absolutely massive. They fit 12 cards per page. If you've seen any of my binder review videos, you've seen these, you know what they're like. This one is zip up as well for that extra protection. They're side loading. They've got that really cool plastic which doesn't like leak any chemicals on it, which really only works if you get yourself some nice sleeves like these ones. Ultra Pro penny sleeves, perfect. Not affiliated with Ultra Pro, but that's just what I recommend to you. And to be honest, if I wasn't affiliated with Voltex, I'd still be shilling their stuff because I believe in them. Like, let's see how many I've got. Got that one. 1, 2. Is that one? Yeah, that is one. I do know I've got some big ones that aren't. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where's my Scotland Bottle one? 4. 5. And the one I use when I go to card shows, just so any odd ones I pick up, I've got a place to put them in. 6. So yeah, I am a big fan of the Voltex stuff. Get your hands on them. Complete transparency. If you buy any stuff and you use my code POKEMON56, I get I think like 10% of that sale, and when I get equivalent of like £20, it gets paid out to me, which means I can buy more Voltex binders. Perfect little cycle. Anyway, I need to start getting moving. I'm meant to be going out to the cinema to watch Nosferatu. I hear it's quite scary. I'm also noticing how pointy my actual ears are when I don't tuck them into my hat. I kind of look like Nosferatu myself. Anyway, you guys who have joined in, thank you for watching this live. I know it's a bit of a quick, jumbled together, rambly video, and I've rambled for 36 minutes now. Hey, it's been nice chatting to you. Cheers, Aaron, for jumping in, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, I've been Kev the Mankey, and you. There we go. Have been awesome.